show. How is everybody doing this beautiful Monday? Actually, some of you guys this evening. All right, let's lower the music. How's everybody? Just a second here. All right, it's done. Dreamer, welcome. Malo Legacy in the flesh. Let's make the money. Green, welcome. And Marco in the flesh, welcome. Next to Dean Thompson, entering the building with Curry Fishbowl. How's it going, everybody? All right. Laszlo György, welcome. Fellow Hungarian traders are welcome as well. Special welcome to fellow Hungarian traders. Let's see what's happening here. All right. Kumza, welcome. How was the weekend? I hope everybody recharged. I do hope so. That's why we're here. Sulaiman, we do need a radio station, that's for sure, says Sulaiman, which I agree with, or whom I agree with. Anyway, just a quick look of what's happening. There are some levels here, and I must talk about the 1 hour levels. Really, the 1 hour kind of looks amazing. Boom Banana, welcome. Mihails, good morning. Will you participate in TRADEIFY Trading Cup? I'm not sure I will, but who knows? It's basically about gambling. So and we're gonna talk about these trading cups. And I'm gonna, yeah, I mean, I know I like viewers are interested, and I get it why. But just to let you guys know, it's all about gambling, no risk management. I mean, there are some really good traders there, I admit, but it's mostly about full porting the accounts. But I'm gonna talk about it. We all sound crazy good here. Collective Consciousness, 144 on their name. Good morning. Oli Shaw, welcome, aka the Disciplined Trader. All right. Mexican John Wick. Just blew an evaluation full porting. Come on, man. All right. We need to talk about the 1 hour levels. All right. Because it's just important. All right, let's switch here a little bit. So 1 hour chart, important levels. All right, or at least what I think I know. I know. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Listen, at least it was just an evaluation account. All right. So first of all, we need to talk about this level here. If we go back to October 10. Friday, this is a level we really need to talk about. Opening of this candle is 97.75, which means, hold on, yeah, 97.75. This here is a picture perfect supply zone. It doesn't really get any better than this. All right, so that's for one. But don't worry, it's, we're gonna talk about it. This is a 1 hour supply zone. Okay, right there. Let's stay on the 1 hour chart just for a little bit. Dean Thompson, my 1 micro gold short is paying. We're gonna talk about gold too. Let's go. Congratulations for the trade. Just a second, I'll be at gold in a minute. I think we're gonna pick up some liquidity here on NQ. So I'm still on the 1 hour chart. We have a supply zone on the 1 hour chart, and we have a fair value gap also right here. And that would be a 1 hour fair value gap. All right, So right there. And that would be, guess what? We're still on the 1 hour chart. We're not moving away. This candle here. Thursday, October 16, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This candle. Boom. This is actually another supply zone. It's not the perfect one. It's not like an A++ level like up there, but it's one. So, 1 hour supply zone. I'm gonna make it a little bit more transparent. And this is supply zone high. Boom. So this is where we are yet. Now this is, I wish it would be that simple, but unfortunately it's not. If we go down to the 15-minute, you can clearly see that there is a perfect rejection from the mid-level of the 1 hour supply zone. Look at that. It should be sweeping that 85 level now. At least it does look like it, but it wants to sweep that level. I mean, there's a wick here. And other than that, on the 15-minute, we also have a demand zone, which is not like the perfect demand zone, but the reason why it's a little bit of a difficult situation because this bullish order block, aka demand zone, created the Asia low. So that's why it's a little bit complicated. So 15-minute demand zone right there. And this is why it's a little bit more complicated for me, at least. Now, usually higher time frame rules, but in this case, I must point out that the opening of this candle, which is the order block, 11.50, there you go, which means the distance from the current price point is only 80 points for NQ. Now this is a difficult situation. Like, what does price want to do? It got rejected on the 1 hour supply zone. It seemingly shifted the structure on the 5-minute. If we zoom in, we have no news. What if this one at least wants to try to sweep some more liquidity on the downside here, which is only 10 points lower, right? That would mean that could, you know, a bit of a controversial signals here, but anyway, whatever is going to happen, higher time frame analysis shows that we might going to continue higher. That's it. So we're going to go to gold as well. Okay, let's go to gold. Lickit is here. What's up, Marcio? Good morning. Farhad, welcome. Good to see you, Farhad. Good morning. Good luck. BTC USD. Oh man, I know it's pumping a little bit, at least over the weekend. Just a quick look on BTC and Serial. Good to see you, Jerry. What up? Yeah, Bitcoin is pumping. Wow, beautiful zone here on Bitcoin. If you ask me, it should be breaking that level. Look at this beautiful 1 hour supply zone. The high is at 112,000 ish level, $12,019 on this TradingView data stream. So I think that this level on Bitcoin should be broken. That's what I think. Anyway, quick look on gold. I haven't really do the chart markups here. Okay, just a second. Previous day low. I know there was a Sunday as well, but I don't care about the Sunday open. I don't care. All right. What is here? What is this one? Okay, gold pushed all-time high again, right? Again, yes, no surprise. So all-time high. Nothing on the 4-hour chart. Nothing on the 1-hour chart that I like. We have relative equal highs up there, but you know, interestingly, it did not go to the 4400 yet, which is kind of interesting. We have level here and there. 15-minute chart. Nothing. Relative equal highs at 391. Asia low, where is it? Okay, here's Asia low. Okay. Okay, I know some of you guys would say this is Asia high. I know many of you guys would say, oh, this is Asia high. And you know what? You might be right. There was some news maybe or something here. Some sort of a fluctuation happened on this candle after 6 p.m. Sunday. I would say Asia high technically would be here. Almost made it. And we have another buy side on that candle. I don't know what, but there is something there. And there is no zone on the 5 minutes, so gotta look to the left here. Okay, nothing on gold. No zones on gold, nothing. Absolutely nothing. The only level is the Asia high and low. I wouldn't touch gold right now. It can go anywhere. Up and down. No logic in gold right now. Absolutely nothing. It's surprising that it almost went through this Asia high and then boom, went down. So seemingly it might want to sweep lower. Gun to my head, that's what I would say. Like, it might want to sweep lower. The only level there is here is a 5-minute demand zone. It's not a picture perfect zone, just saying it. But look at the reaction, and that's why it's interesting. This is a 5-minute demand zone. 5-minute demand zone on gold. These two bearish candles. These are the levels, bullish order blocks, by the way. And if you go down to the 1 minute, look at the reaction of the market as we approach that 5-minute demand. This is not random. That's why I believe in these zones. We tag the zone, look at the reaction, boom. Immediate bounce. What does it tell me? I'm gonna go with, like, I think it's gonna go lower, but I would not enter. Gold is a tricky one in London session. Gold is a dirty player. It likes to play dirty in London. If you would enter a short here, I wouldn't be surprised if it do like this and then boom, who knows. It likes to do that. But I think eventually that 42.29.7, like the low of the demand zone, could actually be a good target. That's what I think about gold. That's it. That is it. Just a second. Quick text message here on my end. Hey Gabor, good morning, Odegat. 50k scale is at over 10k profit. Wow. That's a little bit unnecessary, but at least it's there. Crude oil. Oops, not this one. Where is crude oil? I don't have crude oil. Why not? Oh, anyway. Come on. Oh, wow. Going lower. Should be going below 56, right? I never trade crude oil, but yeah, it does look like it wants to take out. There's a, by the way, yeah, on the 15 minute, there's a demand zone. Feels like wants to go to 56.43. Maybe even break the zone. Definitely bearish on crude is what I think, but it's only my 2 cents on the dollar. And this one wants to sweep that 85, I think. Give me 25.85. Yeah, Nix. I wish you get it. Bowser. You need 6K to get the full 3K. Yeah. That's a little bit unnecessary. Hello, Teacher FX. What's up? Yeah, you need 6K. Because of the consistency rule. I think this one wants to sweep that low right there. There's the swing low. Actually, let me go down to the 1 minute. Yeah, it wants to sweep this at 84, but who knows how far it might want to go. There's a fair value gap around from 80 to 76. I have a long position, by the way, opened up before the stream. It's in the drawdown. Not a big deal. It's only 1 micro, but I do have a position on NQ to go long, but I'm in a drawdown. So just saying. Short 67.19. Let's go, Static Attack. Thoughts? Well, Nix, as far as I've heard, yeah, they also had some glitches here and there, and obviously we heard about some glitches and payout denials in social media, but so far all I keep hearing is that they are solid. So, but even Top Step had payout denials, and you know, I don't know, but all I know is that they are solid. Adam, welcome, good morning. You would have got JJ, what up? Took up trend line. Let's see. Like and subscribe. Yeah, everybody. If you can help out the channel by hitting that subscribe button, that really helps a lot. And not just a subscribe, sorry, the like button. Please like the stream if you can. Thank you. It's free to do. And it shows YouTube that we are here. Thank you. Thank you. I think we're gonna have some news. I think we should be having, let's see. Tomorrow, we're gonna have nothing. Wednesday, nothing. 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 Okay. Okay, nothing. Basically all week. Cool. That's awesome. Yeah. I know, Kenny. Yeah. Good morning, Jay. How you doing, by the way? How was everybody's weekend? Is that gonna be CPI? Totally forgot. Oh, totally forgot, everybody. I'm blind. I was watching this flash manufacturing PMI. I don't know why I was watching this PMI number. Yeah, we have the CPI numbers on Friday. Friday CPI. Okay, sorry. I was watching this PMI number. I thought that this is Canadian news for a second there. I thought that this is going to be some Canadian stuff. Okay, yeah, so we have the CPI on Friday. Cool. Joseph, hello, good morning. How you doing, man? Oops. Why is my audio is breaking up? It's only the music that's breaking up. I don't know why. Doesn't really matter. So, no giveaway today, D. But we're gonna do giveaways during the week. I don't know which day. I asked accounts from TRADEDAY, Take Profit Trader, and Apex. So I'm trying to reduce the cash giveaways, partially because of YouTube terms of service and some other reasons. I think the account giveaways are much better, are much more awesome if we give away the accounts. So I'm gonna gather as many accounts as I can with different prop firms so we can do account giveaways all the time. Peter Lauren, welcome. Another uptrend on 2, maybe that's could be, Jay. Yeah, could be. As I said, I'm in a long position, but I'm in a drawdown. I'm afraid that I could be hitting the stop loss. It's kind of getting close. Have you used prop shop traders? I registered with them, but I haven't used them. I just started to use Legends Trading to try them out. So we'll see how it goes. But prop shop trading, I mean, not much. The two new prop firms that I'm kind of testing is Lucid and Legends. I mean, Legends was here last year too. Actually, I registered with them, but they refurbished the website, so my registration just vanished. But it's cool. We'll see. Must be here every day. Exactly. Exactly. Tony, good to see you, man. How you doing, man? Prop shop is the new Apex. Nice. Anyway, oh yeah, I can show you guys my trade. Here's the trade. I'm in a drawdown, as you guys can see it. So, not a big deal. Only one micro. All right. But I'm in a drawdown. I was kind of hoping that we will go up there, but it's going to be a position that I might have to hold up until New York session or even PM session New York. Recaptured upper trend line. All right, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Quick look on gold. Look at that. So it had the reaction on the demand zone, Now it kind of feels like it might want to go lower. I'm actually curious if this one, you know, wants to go down. I might even. Now, why does I don't know why is this? Cool, relaxing music. I just love it. This level will be 37.3. Interesting. All right, so 37 point. I'm kind of watching gold. 0.4. Something happened with my TP on the Apex trades, but don't worry. Why did my orders disappear? I don't get it. Anyway. I took a short on gold. That's why I'm hesitating on this one. But why? There was an issue with the copy trader here. I have so many positions you wouldn't believe. Look at all this. These are all open positions. Okay. So let me read the chat. Martin, good morning. In Kit, his spacesuit, what? Oh yeah, I was listening into that. On the weekend, I think they were doing it on the weekend. Yeah. Did you ask? I did not. I did not. But I think I will, because I'm always interested in the PD array matrix. He did videos about the PD array matrix on, oh, look at that. I don't know why I did not close the MyFundedFutures trade, but I closed it manually. So this was a good trade. How much $190 on each of these accounts. That was good. All right. Just look at 515 90% of the time. Thank you, Jay. That's a good information. Good to know. Gerald, hey, good morning. Oh my gosh, Luna Barbos, it's been a long time. Good to see you back. Where were you? Everybody was like, where is Luna? Bill Hohenst in the building. How's it going? So we started the day with a beautiful gold short, but unfortunately I have a feeling that this NQ trade is not so much looking good. And by the way, I have secured another $3,000 payout from Bulenox. So as you can see it right here. Content Hunter, welcome. So this is at 3,600, over 3,600 here. This is over 3,600. This is over 3,600. So, but unfortunately not this week. So I'm only going to be requesting it this week. So I'm going to get it most likely next week. So that's going to bring us this month total. And I'm still expecting another payout this month, $9,300 this month in payout from trading, with quote unquote only an expense of $622 in evaluation accounts. And I'm still hoping to get another $2,500 from Apex. That should bring us nearly to $12,000 in payouts, which is good. This should be, I mean, we'll see. If not, then we're not gonna force it with the Apex accounts. Thank you, thank you. We are all in it together, you know, guys. And I'm just trading micros. Yeah, guy, you guys saw the other trade, 2 micro on gold, 1 micro on NQ. Like I got this message like so many times in the past 2 years, like, how can you even make money trading micros? Well, I don't know. No, my best month was actually $13,200 in trading payouts. $13,200, but net profit wise, it could be the best one. Jeff Marshall, welcome. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you, thank you. So profit, I mean net profit wise, because the month when I made 13,200, my expense was 2,500, I think, or 2,200, something like that, in evaluation accounts and resets. So that kind of brings down the thing. But this month, the problem is it's not really like, it's not exactly accurate, because these accounts that I'm taking payouts from are being purchased in September and in August as well. For example, the Bulenox accounts for the second payout now, they've been purchased at the end of August. So I still have those accounts. So that's not really true, but still, like, business wise, it could be a really good month. I mean, expenditure wise, it could be a good month. Ó, igen, láttam, mit írtál, de nem hiszem, hogy tudok segíteni, Józsi. Láttam, csak nem tudtam írni vissza. Én sem vagyok bejelentkezve az otthoni, tehát én máshol vagyok bejelentkezve. A családot meg nem akarom ebbe bevonni. Senki által, tehát nem azért, mert ellened vagy bárki ellen. Csak én is be vagyok jelentkezve. Itt egy főbérlőnél. Úgyhogy ő meg aztán végképp nem. De családi, ami otthon van, azokat meg még magamat se vonom be oda. Tehát én nem vagyok bejelentkezve a családnál. Csak mondom. De nem ellened van, tehát nehogy személyesen vedd. Sorry guys, just a quick chat here with József. We are eating 7k payouts for the month. Yeah, I am in a long position. Yes, I'm in a long position. Thank you so much, Jeff. Thank you. We're up TP NQ. I'm long and long. De egyébként, József, neten nézzél szét ilyen lakcím szolgáltatás, hát ha vannak, akik valami ilyen jelképes pénzért adnak címet. Érdemes. Thank you so. Only to trade. Yeah, I mean, I'm trading 1, 2, 3, sometimes 5 micros. I do trade 10 micros sometimes. When I'm trying to scalp or I see a quick move happening, then yes. Yes, it happens. Thank you, Peter. You pass challenges, just never get a payout. Listen, Peter, it's gonna happen. I know it will, because you know you're here with us. We're talking with each other every day, sharing information, doing the best thing that we can. And that's why I keep saying, as long as you're not giving up, it's gonna be awesome. You're gonna get it, Peter. I'm sure about that. I'm sure. I'm sure. So. Definitely, JT, 100%. And again, let me you know, I'm just gonna say, Lemmy, thank you so much for joining the channel. I'm sorry I butchered the name there, but welcome to the channel. Szerintem megéri kereskedni. Meg. József was asking if it's worth the trade with Take Profit Trader. I'd say definitely. I think so. The daily payouts are hitting differently, you know. It definitely hits different. So I think it is. Yeah. Excuse me. My TP. Yeah, sure. It's way up there. So this position, I think, is gonna, if everything goes well, look at my TP, it's 173.75. I'm gonna explain why, by the way. Here's my very simple explanation. Nothing else to it. If you look to the left, this is the 1 hour chart, by the way. So how can I put this so you guys can see it? So this is the 1 hour chart, and I'm looking for the candle from Thursday 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is an order block. Maybe not the perfect one, but I do like it. Well, actually, not the perfect one, but oh Jesus, I might be wrong on this one, but anyway, it's not a perfect order block. So that's what I wanted to say. Like, it's not a perfect 1 hour supply zone because there is no major structure on this, but I'm going to show you why it still matters. What made me justify this as a possible valid supply zone? There was a fair value gap here on the 1 hour. It's not a perfect one, so I would say this is like maybe 6 points out of 10. Sorry. So there was a 1 hour fair value gap here, and this candle at 10 a.m. Thursday actually swept it and went higher a little bit, but that doesn't really matter. The other thing is that we had market structure shifts to the downside. Again, this is why it's not going to be like an A++ version. It's just a wick down here, but eventually there was a strong push on Thursday all the way down there. The move initiated on this push on Thursday, and look at where it sent it, all the way down to hell basically, and it started right up here. It also swept some orders, that's true, and we have a fair value gap not too much higher above there. It's 195, so that makes me think that this candle here on the 1 hour chart is a supply level, or as ICT can call it, bearish order block, but I think he would not say that. I think ICT would be laughing his ass off on my explanation, but I couldn't care less. In my opinion, this is a supply zone, and I think the market wants to break this zone. Oh my gosh, Molo! Oh my god. Molo. Jesus.
$600 withdrawal on Liv ETF, $780 by 3 withdrawal TPT Pro accounts. Way to start the week, let's go. Tie my friend, cool face emoji, thumbs up emoji, flexed biceps emoji, dollar bill.
I don't know, I'm sorry, it's cutting off. Thank you so much, Malo. Thank you for the precious donation there. I appreciate it, man. And congratulations for the payout. That is amazing. Amazing job. Just a minute there, guys. I'm gonna finish up the thought process here. So this candle on the 1 hour, I think the high of this candle is 179. Now it's kind of pushing through the mid-level of this range, and my hope is it will try to at least try to get close to the high of this level, because there's also 1 hour fair value gap. And the other thing is we have an absolute picture perfect textbook, absolutely, like it couldn't get any better, a textbook supply zone up there from October 10, Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. This here, October 10, Friday, 9 a.m. 1 hour chart, the best ever textbook supply zone that can ever exist in the realm of charts. This here. Now, higher time frame narrative dictates me that the market wants to push through, even if it goes down, you know, after pushing through these highs, even if it, I mean, pushing it, and I don't even care if it goes down, just first go down. That's what I meant to say. Even if the 1 hour supply zone at 290, I don't know, 293 is not gonna get tagged first, but I just love to see this zone here being destroyed, and then who cares, right? But because it's on the higher time frame chart, I am expecting a bit of a wiggle here in this area, so I am expecting sideways movement, like for example this. Let me show you. Actually my TP, I mean stop loss is somewhere down here, so I'm expecting something like this to happen. I wouldn't be surprised, unfortunately, on a move like this, because it's Monday, no news. Maybe it's gonna be only available to break that level in the New York session, and it's only one micro, and you know, who cares, right? But look at that, we're back in the range now, in a drawdown again. So you know, that it is what it is. That's what I think about the current situation. And another thing, if it goes down and takes out my stop somewhere around here, I think it wants to go down to the 15-minute demand zone to sweep some orders. So if it takes out my stop, I might going to try a short to that demand zone down there, because then I would think that the market wants to pick up some orders below or somewhere around that 25k. Now the 25k level is pretty much like an anchor point here for the market. It's gravitating around the 25k until the market is hovering in uncertainty, like what's going to happen with the trade war, you know, what's going to happen with President Trump and President Xi Jinping. And so that's also like a thing that can happen. We're going to hover around the 25k, and this is why this long position, as you guys can already see, is in jeopardy, right? But I'm not going to cry about it if I lose it. No giveaway business. Like we had a giveaway last Friday, 5 accounts and cash. Launch on. Thank you so much, Malo. Launch on you. Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping. Yeah, exactly. The name is. All right, now it's going down. What can I do, right? Again, my stop loss is what? Down on your account, 1,600 euro. Come on, man. Could be a retracement, maybe. Here's my chart. My stop loss is at 65.25. Again, if it goes down, let me put the level here. 11.50. I'm going to put it to the chart. 11.50. If it goes down, 11.50 right there. Okay. So if it takes my stop, I'll be eyeballing with this 11.50. That's it. That's the thing. Ron, good morning. Shorty Jackie Chan, yes. Gold is tricky. We had this nice trade. Look at the rejection that it had on the mid-level. And this is, again, for those of you guys who likes these zones that we trade or that I trade, look at the rejection. I'm gonna go down to the 1 minute chart. Look at it. So this was the trade I took earlier. Initial reaction on the entry point of the zone here at 44. Boom. Bounce. Then again on the mid-level, boom, a bounce. Now this would be the third possibility to try to go short. Now I said this many times. The final level of a zone would be the other side, in this case the low of the zone, which is the Asia low. These are low probability levels. If you're entering now, after we had the initial reaction, the secondary reaction, now we have a third level for the zone. This is low probability target. The high probability target for the zone, at least in, this is my concepts, okay, my concepts. I coded this to the algorithm, okay? This is my algorithm, my ghost, my, I don't know, coding in the markets, the algorithms. This is, I put this in the market. Okay, I coded it. So the high probability target would be this here. The other ones are low probability targets. So if any one of you guys are shorting gold, it's cool because it could, you know, at least the good thing is that it has an Asia low there, which makes it a little bit higher probability than the lowest probability. But be careful, okay? Be careful. It can also reject higher, or sorry, bounce higher. So it is what it is. Let's wait and see what happens, right? Clear setup. Swing long on CFD. Let's go, Martin. Risk is 50% of profit. Oh, is that high risk or low risk? Malo, thank you for being here. Thank you again for the donation. I'm definitely gonna eat today's lunch, and tomorrow I'm gonna use part of it for the barber shop. Thank you. Sorry, I wasn't meant to be. I don't know what's up with me. I don't know. I think I just love to have fun. I'm sorry if I'm trolling all you ICT traders. I love ICT lectures too, by the way. I love it. Again, I respect all the lectures from Michael. I think he's doing a great job, but I do have some stuff that I'm not completely agreeing with, and that's why sometimes I like to troll. That's it. Boom Banana made 1.3k. Let's go. Good job. Ariel. On the short on gold. Good job. I'm out of coffee. You make 8k euro. Wow. That is amazing. That is amazing, man. 8k. That's the way to do it. Dude, that is amazing. By the way, oh, two things. One thing, can you guys please hit the like button and let's show the YouTube that we're here. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Coming for a 10-12. Let's go, man. So the other thing is that there might going to be some rescheduling on my funded TV. I think I can come out with this. There's going to be some minor changes with the schedule on my funded TV. Okay. Today I'm going to do a joint session with Methodical Man today and tomorrow. So Monday, Tuesday, we're going to do a joint session with Methodical Man on my funded TV. But the main change is that from next week, I'm going to be opening the show, it seems like, with Nick. So Nick Does Futures and me are going to be the first hosts on the channel from 9 a.m. to 10. And the other hosts are going to be lining up for the other sessions. So everybody's going to have a co-host, it seems like it. What is the best deal of your affiliates currently? The best deal right now is the cheapest deal, if I would say so, Michael, is Funded Futures Network. $75 is a 50k evaluation account with no activation fee. But get this, it's a buy one, get one for free. So for $75, you get two 50k evaluation accounts with no activation fee, which means $37.50 for an evaluation account with no activation fee. That's the cheapest one ever. No. Terry is not going away. No. Terry is going to be with Ash. Ash and Terry are going to have their segment from 10 a.m. Eastern Standard, but not this week. Again, it's gonna be after this week, so next Monday, from next Monday. So Terry is gonna be with Ash from 10, and from 11 there's gonna be Methodical Man with Bull Barbie, and I'm gonna be opening the show with Nick at 9 a.m. which means my channel, I will be streaming after 10 a.m. Eastern Standard, but at least we can be here until like 11:30 or lunch hour, who knows, on my channel in the New York session. So that's the good thing. Which one? Buy one. Let me just give me a second. It's Funded Futures Network. Let me add the link here. Okay, let me just add the link. Let me just add you guys the link. Just a second. I have it on my community posts, by the way. And today is the last day to get the 40% on TRADEIFY. Don't forget it. So here's the buy one get one for free promo. This is it. So it's basically like you buy one, you send a receipt to support, and they're gonna give you 100% discount code. But there's a trick. There's a trick about this. If you cancel the initial paid subscription, you are going to lose your free account. So if you blow up your initial paid account, keep the subscription until you still have your free account, because if you cancel it on your billings tab, you're gonna lose your free account. Okay, keep in mind, if you pass your initial paid account, and if you did not pass your free account, it's all good. You can keep your free account as long as you want until you don't pass. If you purchase multiple accounts now, you can only have one free account at a time. Okay, only one account at the time. But if you pass a free account, or if you blow up a free account, you can get another free account if you purchased more accounts, even after the sale ends. So the sale is up until the end of the month, but if you blow up your account in November, but you purchased multiple accounts here in October, you can still send them a receipt, and they're going to activate you a free account in November because you bought your initial accounts in October. I hope you guys could follow. So one account at a time, but if you purchase multiple, you can have multiple free accounts even after the sale is over. Anyway, but keep the initial subscription because they're going to cancel your free account as well. They are connected. Yeah, TRADEIFY is technically the same day payout. Yeah. Something like that. We love Terry. We definitely love Terry. You gotta buy one, get one for free, yeah. Thursday contracted on Friday, and the reply was that the payout department is back. Oh, still no payout. Jesus. They will sort it out because it happened. The Great Dane, it happened before. They were behind a day or two, and eventually they sorted it out. So I think in business hours you should be okay, the Great Dane. In your business hours, they should take care of that. I don't like the fact that we're hovering in this area for too long. But here's gonna be the London Open right now, so let's see. London Open is here. Let's see what it does. Here's the London Open. Yeah, K-Bell. So if you think about it, for $75, you are getting two 50K accounts with no activation fee. And it's not intraday trailing, but end of trade trailing. Yeah, I know it's not end of day trailing, so it's not the best trailing stop in the market. But at least it's not like at Bulenox or Apex or some other prop firms. Like, it's not trailing your open position. It's only trailing your closed position. So if you're up $1,000 and if you forgot to close it and goes back to break even, you're not going to lose that maximum loss amount, right? So you're not going to lose that. It only trails after closing down the position, which is definitely better than an open position trail. So listen, $37.50 for a 50K evaluation account with no activation fee. I mean, okay. I mean, the standard account has a minimum 7 trading days. I know, I get it. That's frustrating for some of you, but I don't see any issue with that. The Express account has like 4 minimum trading days. It's not a big deal. Support is good, fast, no major issue. So the London Open didn't do anything. How much do you pay for Quantower? $27 per month, Jerry. It's initially $30, but I got a discount. You can use the TOMSABO code at Quantower too. Not that I haven't made even $1. I mean, actually, I made $9 in commission from Quantower, but I haven't even withdrawn it yet. So, but it's $30. I'm affiliated with Quantower too, but it gives you a 10% discount. So $27 per month is what you pay for Quantower, but you can get the multi-connection feature. Multiple prop firms, definitely the very nice built-in feature to Quantower. So yeah, that's not bad. I paid for 12 months advanced, so at least I don't have a problem for the year, and it's very easy to manage. Basically the copy trader is built in, as you know it. So if you just download it, the free version, you can still copy trade at the same prop firm, just like at TRADEIFY. But you know, the multi-connection feature is really good. I don't have to log in and out or do stuff. Everything is at the same software, basically. About the copy trading, like, I think every copy trader has issues. Replicanto has issues. The cloud based websites like TradeSync, Trade Copier, I keep hearing issues everywhere. Like every trader. Quantower built-in copy trader has issues. In this morning, I traded gold. You can look it up after the stream. The copy trader didn't close the MyFundedFutures gold trade. I had to close it manually because the copy trader didn't close it. But if you always keep an open tab on your positions and you watch what happens and you're not trading big risk, it's not a big deal. But just this morning, it did not close the trade on MyFundedFutures. It doesn't matter. It's all right. I closed it manually. I'm just saying that glitches are happening almost like all the copy traders are doing it. So you gotta be aware of it. You gotta have an open tab. It doesn't matter which copy trader you have. You always gotta double check your accounts. Like, is every position closed? Is everything, you know, going accordingly? Looking at this, I heard a lot of ETS, by the way, Martin. I heard a lot of it. I think I will try it out maybe at some point, but I'm so satisfied with Quantower that I'm not really looking to. And Quantower can connect to Project X. So now I'm able to trade with TRADEIFY, instant funded accounts. I don't know, some other prop firms. TRADEDAY, for example. I'm able to connect with Quantower. With TRADEDAY, I was having a hard time, and with TRADEIFY, because they were offering TradeAwait. So I was like, man, I have to open TradeAwait, or I have to find a cloud-based copier to be able to copy those. But now Quantower can connect through Project X, so I have everything at the same spot. Which is for me good. And by the way, I know a lot of people are having issues with Project X. So far, maybe because I'm trading small risk like micros, I have no major issues with the Project X connection through Quantower, at least. So no major issues on my end. Small glitches here and there, nothing that cannot be corrected. And that's it. Nothing. So it only looks at realized amounts. Not yes, exactly, Barbon, exactly. So if you have an open position at Funded Futures Network, for example, $1,000, you're in swimming in the profits, and all of a sudden the trade goes against you and you exit break even, you're not going to lose it. Which at the same time, if you do it at Apex or Bulenox, and I don't have a problem with that, because if I'm in swimming in $1,000, I'm definitely closing it. But you're losing that loss limit, right? Exactly, Barebone. So Funded Futures Network has end of trade trailing. So whenever you close the position, that's what's going to count. So if you close it in a positive, then it's cool. Funded Futures Network, Patrick, they have daily payouts, but there's a 40% consistency rule. So mathematically speaking, you're only able to withdraw every 3 days because of the 40% consistency rule. However you do your trading, you're only available to withdraw every 3rd day. But the good news is, Patrick, is that the dashboard is updating every minute. And once you're eligible for a payout on your 3rd day, then the withdraw button appears a minute after you close down the trade. So you can basically withdraw your profits on the 3rd day. So you don't have to wait for the dashboard to reset until the next day, like many other prop firms has this thing, like you have to wait for the next day for the dashboard to refresh. No, you don't have to at Funded Futures Network. The withdraw button appears on the same day, 1 minute after you close down the trade. So you can request a payout at 1 minute after you close the trade. So that's the good news. The payout takes 24 hours, and for me, and I'm international bank account, I'm from Europe. So for me, after clicking the withdraw button on the dashboard, in 24 hours, I had the money on my international bank account. So in 24 hours, the money was on my account after clicking the withdraw button at Funded Futures Network. Just saying. Sierra charts works great. Nice. I haven't checked that. Yeah, Varbon. Yeah, that can result in a big loss. Does not have a drag. Yeah. What I do, Jerry, what I do about that is I copy trade a Rhythmic account to a Project X account. That's what I do. Because then I can have connected orders. Does Quantower have a copy trade problem? Sometimes minor glitches. Sometimes it's not closing down the trade at the TP. This morning it just did that with me on gold. on my funded futures account, but the main account was a funded futures network account. The slave account was a my funded futures account, and the TP did not close the trade. Sorry, no. The trade copier closed down the trade manually, but the TP was not hit, and it reopened the trade. Anyway, it was like I instantly spot the issue and I closed it down manually on this tab. Like I just closed it. Sometimes, like 1 out of 10 times it happens, or 1 out of 20 times, but it's just, you know, that's why you always need to keep an open tab on your positions, like what is going on, and you should not be having major issues. Like, you don't have issue because you don't use it. Exactly, K-Bell. With how many PAs did you achieve your payouts this month? 5. Actually, all over. 8. 8 funded accounts. 8 funded accounts. Funded futures that instead of TRADEIFY. I don't know, because TRADEIFY is also very good. TRADEIFY is faster to go through the evaluation account. Funded Futures Network has a minimum 7 trading days. Also, the funded account, the one negative thing about Funded Futures Network is the funded account takes at least 2 or 3 business days for them to give to you. So you pass the evaluation account at Funded Futures Network, it's about 40 to 72 hours, sometimes even more, to get the funded account. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I heard about people who got the funded account almost 1 week after passing the evaluation account. I got my funded accounts 2 days after, or almost 3 days after past the evaluation account. So that's the biggest negative side of Funded Futures Network, in my opinion. I think they are doing it manually. That's what I think. I think they are doing it manually, and you get the account 2 or 3 days on average after passing. Is TRADEIFY better? Look, I got payouts definitely more times from Funded Futures Network than TRADEIFY, not because TRADEIFY is bad, only because I was shifting my focus to Funded Futures Network. I can't say that which one is better. TRADEIFY is also solid. They are good. They have instant funded accounts. Funded Futures Network is in business. I haven't even noticed Funded Futures Network is in business like 5 years now, and they paid out a lot of traders. I don't know which one is better. It's a subjective thing, you know. That's what I think. Yes, exactly, K-Bell. Exactly. Sierra chart is super old school. I like the old school stuff study. I think I'm gonna try it out. Maybe I'll try it out. Yeah, the Great Dane. So by the way, Great Dane, I'm just saying it again because I like Take Profit Trader. I think they are awesome. It happened before this payout glitch. They were behind, not because of money issues, but the support was really slow, and so many requests have been piled up, and they are doing it manually. There's always a manual overview, and that's something I know from the partnerships connection. So it happened once or twice. You're gonna get the payout. I'm sure about that. Ali, how you doing, man? Zackermonster. Yeah, so at MyFunded Futures, the basic discount is every influencer and partner has the basic 5% discount if there's no additional promo, and the flex code too. So yes, Zackermonster, my code also gives you the flex add-on feature, which is still available. I think it's still available for scale accounts too. Hey, thank you so much for the support. Thank you, Zackermonster. Thank you. I really appreciate it very much. So again, just saying, if some of you guys are watching MyFunded TV, that not this week, but from next week, the schedule is changing. So I'm going to actually miss my segment because we had some good talks, because the market moves were mainly done by that time. But I'm going to be opening the show at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard, and I'll be there at 10. I mean, until 10. So me and Nick are going to open the show, and that's it. So that means that on my channel from next week, the New York streams are going to begin at 10 a.m., most likely at 10:05, until I disconnect from MyFundedFutures and reconnect on my stream. So sometimes like a few minutes after 10, I will be doing my New York streams. So we'll see. It is what it is. No, they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Terry is doing the show with Ash from 10, and Barbie and Methodical Man is going to do the show from 11, and Matt going to do with another host who I don't know if I can say or not, but Matt is going to do his show from 12 until 1 p.m. Yeah. Trading Star, good morning. Welcome, good to see you. Need to be together was fantastic. I like being with the Bull Barbie on the show. She was super nice. Can you swing trade on Lucid? Can you? I don't know, Ollie. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. That schedule works better. I had a really good time with Barbie. She's really nice, and I also loved that. I mean, had an awesome time here with Terry last week. She's super nice as well. You know, I'm just drifting with the flow. Like, I'm okay basically in any of those segments, but I'm gonna miss my 11:30 segment because I think it was the perfect time to not focus too much on the charts, but we could focus on psychological, you know, training and you know, the mantra, the gems and all this stuff. Like at 9 to 10, we are going to be focusing on the charts, the technicals, and at the 9:30 to 10 a.m. we're definitely going to focus on the charts and the market commentary. So I would not be able to talk about those, you know, psychological lessons and gems and stuff that we were having some conversations with. So I'm gonna miss that, but hey, it's cool. Terry, she's super positive. Me and Barbie, our own show. Maybe. Yeah, Methodical Man is going to be, it seems like, a permanent host on MyFunded TV. Today and tomorrow I'm gonna do a joint session with him, by the way, at 11:30. So we're still on the old schedule this week, and I'm gonna have a joint session with him today and tomorrow. And actually, I think I mean, obviously the schedule could change, but it would be awesome to have a joint session with Methodical Man on MyFunded TV. I think it would be awesome, by the way. Cashed out on micro. Let's go, Dean Thompson. Let's check on gold. What happened here on gold? Wow. Look at this. Wow, wow, wow. So we have an Asia high here. Careful with that. Y'all got a bigger knife, yeah. Did they try to match hosts that have the same trading style? I don't know, Verbon. I don't know. I mean, Nick trades ICT concepts. I partially also trade ICT concepts. So you know, You're up gold? Awesome, Martin. Congratulations. I have to check something and I have a phone call that I have to make. I'll be back in a minute and I'm going to bring some drinks. Please subscribe to the channel and push the like. I'll be there in 2 minutes. All right. I don't know, Verbone, by the way. I'm also curious about this, but we're going to talk about it. I'll be right back in 2 minutes. Okay, we're here. So, from daily chart. Okay. Trade Delicious, good morning. I just went out to make a phone call, go to the bathroom, and fix up some drinks. Cigars and coffee. You know, I like coffee, and there was a time I smoked some cigars, but it was back in the days. But cigarettes, not. I mean, I do have cigars, but cigarettes and cigars are different, right? Cigarettes, I meant to say, but I'm not a smoker. Ah, CFD market, yeah. Still get ripped because you're the problem, JT, is you're taking too much risk on your trades. I can tell you that. Too much risk. If you're doing it with low risk, that's the key. You know, low risk. And even if you pass the account, imagine like passing the account is one thing, but keeping the account is the next big thing, you know. Bob, good to see you. Adam, hey, welcome. Is your TopStep X working? I don't have TopStep account. Maybe you were asking someone else. I mean, I have TradeDay and TRADEIFY accounts connected. I can check it. On TRADEIFY and TradeDay, my Project X connection is flawless. It's working. Let me check it. Yeah. Yeah, it's working on my end. Your TopStep, okay, then it has to be a TopStep issue. Apex, you have Apex, you have on TradeAway. I have it on Quant Tower. Rhythmic connection. This is rhythmic connection. So far, again, the TradeDay and the TRADEIFY accounts are good. Yeah, exactly, Trading Star. But I was a gangster back in those days. I smoked cigar. Oh, all Project X prop firms are down. Okay, never mind then. That's not good, right? Especially when you're having an open position. Hello, Peter. Just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us. Ikari, what's happening? Look at gold, by the way. Amazing, right? There's an Asia high here. Interesting how this 5-minute demand zone pushed the price back up there. Very interesting. If this is a liquidity sweep from this 72 and it wants to go back down there, I'm telling you, if gold would invert this gap right here, that would kind of tell me like it wants to destroy the Asia low. But so far it seems like it might want to go to Asia high again. We'll see, I guess. Thanks for the giveaway. You're welcome, Hikaru. Did you win last week? Did you win something? I don't remember the names. Cannot even log in. Oh, wow. Oh, you were fourth. Okay. You're welcome, Hikari. Sorry. I was just watching the emails. Awesome, man. Congratulations for the account. We're gonna have more giveaways. I'm going to try to get more accounts. For 155. Here's 150. Yeah, let's see. Maybe we have to close it manually. You know why? Because this is just on the Apex account. So if I can make like 5 days above $50, that's gonna count as a payout day. I mean, sorry, as a trading day. I mean, not trading day, sorry. Out of 8 days, I need to have 5 above $50, right? To be eligible for a payout. So, but I'm just curious how this is gonna go. Anybody trades and TRADEIFY? Can you access the platform? Mihails, my connection right now. This is my TRADEIFY account. I am connected right now. I am connected. Also, I'm connected on trade day. So I'm connected. The connection is still on, but I can disconnect from my TRADEIFY account. Let's try it. All right. I just don't want to share my login credentials. All right. So let me just. I'm gonna disconnect on my TRADEIFY account, but you can see right here that I'm connected on TRADEIFY, and I'm connected on trade day, as you can see. If I disconnect, I might gonna have to. Okay, let's disconnect. But I'm gonna go pull to the left. I disconnected from TRADEIFY, and now I'm reconnecting. I'm reconnecting now to TRADEIFY Project X. Let's see if it can make it back. I'm reconnected. Look at this. I was able to reconnect through Quant Tower. It's being connected. So it's working. At least from Quant Tower. Web version is down. Okay, so if any one of you guys are having Quant Tower, it's free to download. Just saying, if you download, if you are trading web version of Project X, have a copy of Quant Tower. It's free. Okay, you download Quant Tower and you can connect to Project X account it's free. You don't need to pay for anything. If you need to close a trade or manage your trade or whatever, it seems like we know that this is something we can do, or you guys can do. What is the best account for trade? Oh, Danushka, there are so many versions. It's kind of like a subjective thing. My favorite is MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader, but Funded Futures Network, Bulenox, Apex. I like these ones because I managed to take payouts with them. You know, obviously the end of day trailing accounts are mathematically easier. I would say that the payout policy also matters a lot, like a lot. So, you know. And Trade Day has an excellent, and Trade Day, Take Profit Trader, I mean, it's just hard to say one single prop firm because the competition made it really good for some of these prop firms. I mean, the policies are really good at some of these prop firms. 150. Oh, good morning, Kwang Tao. What's up? My Bulenox account is up. I'm trading with Rhythmic at Bulenox. I don't know. Let's go. How to get the app, as I'm using the web version. Just type in Google Quant Hour, like Google it for Quant Hour. Let me just get it, show this for you. Quant Hour. Here it is. quanthour.com. There it is. You can download it from there, and Quant Hour is able to connect to the Project X. So you know. Yeah, so if you guys are trading on the Project X web platform, it seems like Quant Hour is still able to connect. So I guess having a Quant Hour in the background for safety for you guys, it might be an option. Okay, Quant Hour can still connect to Project X, so you can try it. Randall, thank you for joining us. Welcome, welcome. Lickit is asking Apex or Funded Futures. Man, I know everybody loves Apex. I'm being sarcastic here. I gotta say, a big chunk of my payouts from trading came from Apex. You know, oh man, it's so hard to say. Like, I would treat them equally, but I think Apex has, like, at least it has a cheaper upfront cost. I know there's an activation fee, I know, but at least you can, you know, try some positions in heavier trades with a cheaper upfront cost. But it's really hard to say. That's why, you know, the intraday trailing for some traders, it's not too good. I don't know. Man, I kind of feel like that because we went up there to the 150s. If I would let the trade go down here, maybe that would be a stupid decision to not move my stop, right? I'm thinking to move my stop, but as soon as I'm gonna move my stop, it's gonna go back down to break even. the distance in drawdown? There's a if you right click, then there's a ruler and you can see in ticks and points as well. You know, if that's what you're asking. Try to install Quantower and you might be able to log in. On my end, I was able to reconnect. Randall, try to download Quantower. Quantower is still able to connect to Project X. It could be the web version that's glitching. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, exactly. Like it's that's why it's subjective. It's very much subjective and depends on your trading style and all that such. I'm actually thinking to move my stop to lower my risk. I'm not gonna put it to break even, I think. I'm gonna put it to 84. I'm gonna move my stop loss to 84. That's what I'm gonna do. Because if it goes below 84, it's most likely gonna go down and sweep that fair value gap below that. So I'm going to move my stop to 84. There. So I lowered my risk on this trade. And that's it. If it takes me out, we're gonna have the next setup in New York session. Who knows? Yeah, and by the way, I'm just telling to you guys, if we can push, if you guys grab a few Apex, I don't know, but the thing is that Apex is now only at 50%. I think there's a 50% discount at Apex, but I've been told if we can push some sales on Apex, they're gonna have our channel some giveaway accounts, so that's kind of good. So if any one of you would like to grab some Apex accounts, we're gonna have more accounts for giveaway. Yeah, I just checked it. It's only 50% right now, the discount, which is not the worst in the planet, but I don't know when is the next sale coming, but you hate me, Abyss, come on. Oh, it was your birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Abyss. Huge applause to Abyss. Happy birthday. It's still valid, man. There's a saying, up until 7 days, so until a week, it's still valid to say happy birthday. So happy birthday. Had to follow your intraday drawdown and live Quantower. I stopped using because I didn't see the distance. Yeah, oh yeah, that distance you don't see it in Quantower, not yet. Actually, I emailed Quantower if there's a way to follow that, but they answered like they are working on that. Unfortunately, Hikari, you don't see that. You can only see it in your dashboard, or I mean in the prop firm's dashboard, or on Project X web dashboard. So that is really good. Yeah, I thank you for saying and asking that. It has not been taken care of yet in Quantower. Yeah, they need to do a Halloween sale or something. Oh no, Abyss, come on. I don't know, Liquid. There's so many questions, which is awesome. It's awesome to have you guys here. Birthday May 12? Nice. Mine is on May 20. Likely due to Amazon server services experiencing issues at the moment. Oh. Well, so far, Quantower was able to connect. David, buenos dias. Moderators didn't even know their own rules about the max loss limit. Oh no. Okay. Not yet, unfortunately. It looks like this trade is going against me. But hey, we still have 13 minutes until the pre-market open, but I needed to lower my risk because you know, I think it could go lower. 81. I'm gonna go with 81. I might have to close down the positions if it's getting closer to my stop. I might not gonna wait for the full stop. There's a fair value gap below 81 on the 5-minute, so it might want to go back down there. Which also, by the way, never mind. It doesn't look good right now. Yeah, we could be seeing retracement, and still there's like technically 11 minutes until the pre-market open, so it's not looking too good right now. Oh no. Well, seems like it's going. I mean, down, unfortunately. Oh, Mirovsky, yeah, I don't know why is this Project X issued this morning. TRADEIFY website is down. Oh yeah, it seems like it. Oh no, it's not down. It's working. Oh no, it's not that. Yeah, the trade right now is not looking too good. It's definitely not looking too good. How do you link one tower? It's very easy. You just find Project X on your connections tab, and let me just show you. So you go to your connections, and there is Project X right here. So you just click on your project. You can find Project X down here as well. Oh, it's not down here because I already have a connection. So if you find your Project X connection here down there somewhere, but it's already here on my end because I have two connections. You just click on your Project X account here. You find your prop firm in the list, for example TOMSABO. You type in your credentials. That's it. Boom. It's done. That easy. And connect. Yeah, TRADEIFY Lightning funded is good. TRADEIFY Lightning funded is good. Danushka. Yes. And by the way, today is still 40% down. I'm saying this to everybody. Today is the last day for the 40% down to TRADEIFY. Anything below 150k is 40% off at TRADEIFY with the best code out there. But yeah, what is happening with this trade, man? It's not looking good. I was thinking about it, Thanos, but I don't know if I want to steer my focus away to a competition. I'm doing very well without the drama, and most likely that competition is mostly about gambling, like any other competition. Like the trade day competition is not so much, but listen, you can reset your account. You're gonna do some full porting trades there. That these competitions, it's not against a specific prop firm or anyone. These competitions are usually about full porting the account. That is why it's not like a real, quote-unquote, real competition. Like it has a lot of rolling the dice effect, because even the best traders, some of them are rolling the dice, like full porting on a trade, which is awesome, but it's more like a gambling competition instead of a trading competition. Now, for example, the Robbins Cup, you know, because it's real money. If you, I would be very curious if those people who are participating in these competitions regularly, if they would put in real money to an account, would they do the same type of trades? 99% there would not. They would not do the same type of trades. So this is why this is more than likely a gambling competition, and it kind of brings a narrative most likely to those people who are new in trading. Like they're looking at all these influencers like, oh, look at him or her, they made, oh my god, made $50,000 in profits. Like, yeah, but this is just a demo account. Okay, this is monopoly money. It's not a, it's a fairy dust, you know. So it's I know there's a prize pool, I know that, but it's still, you know, it's not the real thing. And I don't know if I want to build up some bad habits, false expectations on my end, and steering my focus away from my funded accounts just because I want to show the world like, hey, I'm an influencer. I don't need that type of thing. So basically that's the thing. So that's why I haven't decided yet if I want to participate. Most likely I'm not going to. I'm good where I am. I'm staying in my own lane. I'm okay. You go to the connections tab. Alpha Futures? And if so, are you I'm not using them. Can't get into my account for some reason. Oh, I don't know why is that. Oh, it's so bad that this trade just decided to go down. So there's 81. There's a sell side liquidity. Code not working for Lightning. It should be. Maybe try small capital, Danushka. Small capital or big capital. Try both. It should be working because yesterday in the weekend I got a message from a friend of mine who used it. Tried. Oh. Let me check it. Let me check it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me check it. Let me check it. Just a second. Just a second. Lightning funded. Why is it not working? It's not. It definitely. Yeah, it's not working. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying something here. It's not working. Why? Well, charts are down. Halloween deals coming. I'm sorry, I don't know why the code is not working. Legends Trading, I think there's nothing wrong with them so far, so. How do you tackle small positions, Kishan? Small positions. It seems like my code is not working on TRADEIFY. I have to check it again. I don't know why it was working on the weekend. Can somebody check? You don't have to buy anything on TRADEIFY if you type in TOMSABO, just for example, a growth account or for an advanced account, that it gives you any kind of discount. I can't try it on my own because I can't use my own code. But if someone can log in and just type in the code on the coupon page. So I chose. I don't know why it's not working. It says invalid. If you just type in TOMSABO small capital at the checkout, it should be working. Working. Thank you White Star. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Trading Star. Thank you, guys. I wasn't sure, like I mean, I don't know, but thank you for checking it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Server for TRADEIFY. Yeah, so the server on TRADEIFY on Quant Tower. Let me so TRADEIFY. I don't want to show you guys my login credentials, but on server, you just click on TRADEIFY here. It's down in the list, if that's what you're looking for. So let me try to connect again to Project X. All right, so I'm connecting again. I pasted my login credential. I'm trying to connect to TRADEIFY through Project X on Quant Tower. Let's see if it works or not. All right. It connected. It got connected. So it works. Through Quant Tower, you can still connect to Project X. I see my account as well. So it's there. It's working. So we have the pre-market open, by the way. If you can't find it, sorry, Mihails, if you can't find it, then you have to go to your general settings. All right, go to general settings. I'm not connected to Topsted. Go down and check this one, everybody. Use beta version. This one, you have to put the check mark here. Use beta version. If you check this, there might gonna be an update icon on the upper right corner. You have to update. You got to make sure that you're using the latest version of Quant Tower, but you have to check this, use beta version. So you check that out, you update Quant Tower, and it should appear in the list. The server's name should be appearing in the list. Got to make sure at the general setting you click use beta version with Quant Tower. I'm not connected to TopStep. I mean, I don't have an account with TopStep Rental. Not currently. I'm not liking this trade, by the way. It seems like it's just not having the momentum yet that it needs to push it through. But one thing's for sure. Currently with Quant Tower, yes, you can do that on Bulenox. Yes, if you chose Project X, yeah. Are you aiming for 100 a day on these accounts? Well, not specifically 100 a day, but, you know, I'm just curious if we can get to that point to destroy the zone. So, yeah. We had a beautiful gold trade at the when I started the stream. That was a really amazing gold trade, by the way. So I'm actually okay. This trade might have to be here until New York session, who knows. It's kind of a slow grind, but I'm really curious if this one wants to go to destroy that 1 hour supply zone high. Unfortunately, there's not enough momentum for it. That's the problem. It's an Amazon issue. All right. Well, one thing's for sure. Again, if you guys having a trade on Project X, Quant Tower can connect to Project X. I can also try to connect TRADEDAY. All right, I can try for you guys TRADEDAY as well. Let's see. TRADEDAY. No, Project X. TRADEDAY. Disconnecting. I disconnected the TRADEDAY accounts. Let's connect it again. So this is TRADEDAY. Look at that. Project X. It's working. It connected. So TRADEDAY Project X was able to connect. Yeah, Quant Tower, because it's rhythmic. It's a rhythmic account with Apex that I'm using. How do you get that window? You click on the watch list. On the upper tab, there has to be a connection tab somewhere. Positions, portfolio, miscellaneous, orders, trading, screener, time sales chart, or which price. There has to be, I don't know if you don't see it. Chart, DOM, orders, account. I have it on there. You guys don't see it. But I can, hold on. Hold on. I can actually show you guys a full screen version without the banners, okay? Oh, you guys don't see it. Hold on. Oh, it's not it. Where is it? Hold on. Here it is. Now you guys can see it. Up there. You see it? I have this tab, these tabs here. I saved your account, nice. So so these are the tabs that you guys don't see because the banners. But if I click here, but I don't know how to get this. View, favorite, works, connections. Okay, right click here, right click on this tab up here, and connections. Boom. We figured it out. Right click, connections. That easy, super easy. It's that. Oh, sorry. What the hell is going on? Oh no. The stream just broke. All right, it's fine. Well, it seems like this is it for this trade. I think we're going down to that 81. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. I think it wants to sweep that 81 level. There's a fair value gap. What can you do? What can we do, right? Yeah. It was a good run. The gold trade. The gold trade was this one. Hold on. I was aiming for the gold trade there. As soon as we had this structure shift here, and this was like after 2 a.m. Eastern Standard, so we had a bearish market structure shift here after picking up some liquidity, and we had the mid-level of the 5-minute demand zone down here still as a target. So it shifted down there, it pulled back into this fair value gap right there. So my entry was a little bit late here, and then it boom, it went down. That was the gold trade. That was a gold trade. Right now it seems like it wants to go for Asia high. That's the thing that's seemingly happening. Asia high. Interesting. Kaboosh. Adam, I just realized you have the name Kaboosh. How you like Steven, by the way, guys? Is he good? I mean, is he providing good information? I just checked 1 or 2 of his streams. Haven't really had too much time. Thank you, Topstep. Wasted trade. Can't log in. Oh, I'm sorry, man. You know, worst case scenario, and that I also have a contingency plan, by the way, but that's for a power outage and internet outage thing. Like, I have my old laptop always ready. I have Quant Tower installed, everything installed, and I have the cell phone Wi-Fi as a hotspot anytime ready. So if the power goes out, internet goes down, I have enough on my laptop and on my cell phone that I can log in through Quant Tower and close my trades, or at least I have like 30 minutes to close my trades and exit the positions if I have to. So as a contingency plan for Project X, it seems like it's not a bad investment to buy an old laptop that's you're able to install Quant Tower, and you can log in and, you know, manage those trades, worst case scenario, or download the Windows emulator just for Quant Tower in cases like this. But I know it takes a lot of space from the hard drive. Long time, even before knowing him. Oh, can you be finding the order book to place orders on? Whew. Yeah, well, if you go back to the tab, no, that's not it. Orders. You mean this? The DOM? DOM? I don't even know. I never used it. Never, ever. Never. The DOM. Okay. Super simple. Let me go back to... So it's up there. It's called DOM. You just click on it. You will find it on the tab here, up there. Click DOM and boom. There it is. I don't know what I'm doing here. So anyway, it's up there. You just click on DOM. That's it. You're welcome. Oh no, this trade. No. I was really so positive with this one. You know, the problem, I'm going to show you exactly what the problem is. It just wants to sweep more orders, and the next fair value gap is just below my stop. Boom. That's the problem. What a shame. There's a fair value gap right there. And that's below my stop at 81. And I just don't trust this. I don't like this. Look at that. Even the 15-minute has a gap there. Not good. Not good. And because we're running out of the time here, it feels like it just wants to sweep more orders, and maybe, you know, this is what I see. It's going to go down, sweep orders, and maybe during the New York session, it will do it. That's the scenario currently. But, you know, I'm going to stick with the plan, and I'm just going to let it be. And that's it. What can we do, right? Let's just let it be. It's tough, but I think you might say, why don't you just close it, right? Then close it. I don't want to, because if I close it here, Murphy's Law is that if I close it here, it's going to skyrocket to my TP, and I'm going to go absolutely crazy. So I'm just going to get the full stop loss on this one, most likely. I'm telling you guys, all my spidey senses are tingling that this is going to go to a stop loss now. It didn't manage to push it through. It has to sweep some more orders, and it has to go down to that 81. Let's try it, okay, Mihails. Let's try to place. I can place a limit order. All right, let's see it. Let's open up a Project X account. Okay, let's try that. Let me open up, for example, let's open a I don't know, TRADEIFY. Okay, so here's TRADEIFY. Let's put a limit sell. I can't put a limit sell order. It's not going through. Woohoo! I can't put a limit sell order. Okay. It's not working, everybody. So you can log in, but you cannot put... I think they recognize the issue. You can't put a trade on. Oh no, my trade. Yeah, the trade is gone. I'm closing it. Closed it. Close down the trade. It's just not worth it. So it's gonna go down to 81. It's a small loss. I'm perfectly okay with this, but I feel like it's just gonna go down to sweep that low at the 81. Look at that. Unfortunate, but what can we do, right? But hey, I closed it with a small loss. I'm okay with that. No issue. No hard feelings. We move on with our life, and that's it. I think it will sweep that 81 and then go up. Yeah. We're gonna sweep 81 now. The Dr. Shuttle and Dr. Shuttle Show. Hey, good to see you. Yeah. Anyway, I think this is it for me, everybody. And I'm not taking more trades on this. So, yeah. I still kind of believe that later on we might have a chance to go for that high. But I also believe that this one wants to sweep more orders below the 80s. So I wasn't comfortable holding this position, and I have to be at places. So that being said, thank you so much everybody for watching the show. I'll be back for the New York session as well. I'm not taking more trades. Very small tiny loss here on this one, but I don't care, it's fine. So thank you so much again. If you would like to support the channel, please don't forget to use the code TOMSABO up there. You can see it at the banner. It works at all these prop firms, TRADEIFY as well, FundingTicks, Lucid, MyFundedFutures, Apex, Bulenox, Funded Futures Network, buy one get one for free promo still on. Hey, you're welcome, AD, absolutely. And again, thank you so much everybody for the support. I'll be back for the 9:30 open. I'm perfectly fine, JT. I wish you guys to be safe. This market is a little bit crazy, and most likely God bless you all. All right, God bless everybody. I'll be back for New York. Cheers.